Greetings and gratitude. Let's go ahead and get into a reading real quick. For whatever reason, I just feel the need to come directly to the altar. I immediately stopped what I was doing to come here to see what's going on. There's been a lot of energy here that has been going on behind the scenes. And I'm noticing that even in my own personal life, there's been a lot of eruptions. And I'm noticing that there are just things that we are no longer tolerating, that our souls just do not want to tolerate any longer. There's something that is wanting to die, that is wanting to come out, that is no longer wanting to keep up with any kind of energy that is not supportive of life purpose. And that's exactly what I'm getting. The first three cards that you have here are the notes or the letter. Then you have the man, which is the main male or man. And then we have the death card. And then, of course, we have the fish. What is this telling me? This is telling me that there's some type of message, or there's some type of, or maybe it's a written petition. Maybe you're writing, maybe you're calling out to the divine about things that you're no longer wanting to accept. Or it could be things that you're truly wanting to cut out. Of course, here with the sky, there's something that you're wanting to collect, or there's something that you're wanting to receive, to collect, that you've been growing, or it could be something that you're trying to clear away. With this scythe, I am seeing a machete, and this machete is bringing me directly to the death card. I feel that the reason why the machete is coming through is because with the machete, you use that to chop things that are, well, to chop things other than using a knife. Machetes were used greatly by my ancestors, I know for sure. And I'm not sure if your ancestors used machetes, but they would use those to clear away, to cut, to chop up things like, it could have been bamboo, or it could have been grass, it could have been corn stalks and things like that. It doesn't, whatever it was for, but machetes were used to clear away. Of course, depending on who has the machete, it could easily be turned into a weapon, right? But that's not the energy that we have here. That's not the, that's not the vibration. That's not what we do here. You also do have here the letter twice, because you have the letter again. And then you also do have here the bridge. Exactly. You have the bridge, you also have the ring, and you have the clover. So what this feels like to me right now, and for those of you that are confused, what this is truly is me. I actually took two decks and I smashed them together to create a bigger deck, because I didn't like how small the decks were. I like thicker things and things that hold weight. With me having a lot of density in earth, at least in tropical, I like things that are more dense. But anyway, so basically what I'm noticing here, what I'm seeing here, is that there's some type of way being cleared to make this transition. I'm kind of seeing that there was like I don't know why I'm hearing the word barricade, but there's a barricade with or a blockage. And it's a blockage of roots, leaves, plants, and it's like just so many things that are just in the way, vines, and it's blocking this bridge. So someone could have been trying to make a transition or trying to move on, but there was something blocking it. This is giving me some type of energy where someone's ancestor may have been stuck, or before they were able to fully pass on or pass through to get through the other side, there may have been some type of blockage. Now, this blockage could be manifested as something that they went through in their past life that they may feel kind of got in the way. And it's not until they sit with that blockage, or they sit with whatever the energy is, and this could be you, literally this could be you, or this could have been the story about an ancestor. I'm hearing that it was about an ancestor, whether there was something blocking the growth, whether it had been anger, whether it had been lust, or whether it was grief or something that blocked away. And when I'm seeing chicory is what's coming through, chicory, which makes sense, because chicory to me are like knives, or like little knives that you can help to clear up any blockages and break it up so that the energy can pass through. What I'm sensing also is that this blockage looks and feels very emotional. Someone could be dealing with constipation. There could be something going on in the gut where this energy is so discombobulated with different things, and it's hard for this energy to pass through. What I feel with this scythe here is that this scythe, what I'm hearing, is to be used to clear away some things. And even though it may be a bit more forceful, that's because of how long this energy has been blocked. And sometimes you have to go in with a little bit more of not force. Well, yeah, you can definitely use force because force is energy, it's impact, right? So you want to, what I'm hearing is that it's something about the breath, how you may want to use deeper breaths, but like breaths that are it's kind of like that. It's like fire breathing is what I'm hearing. Fire breathing. So it's like this fire breathing that you may want to get into because it helps you to redirect this energy. And for whatever reason, this masculine, this man here, it's coming up as masculine energy. It's coming up as fire, especially the fact that we have this is Mars, right? Like if you pay attention to his necklace here in his barren chest, this is Mars energy. So this is energy. What I'm hearing is that it's at its primal point. And there's a blockage that's not allowing this energy to be directed where it needs to go. So let's just say, for example, if you're in your purpose, and this is so interesting because it's bringing me to someone that usually looks at they look at tropical astrology, but then when they want to be in their purpose, they're like, why does it feel like this isn't resonating? You want to look at Vedic, or you want to look at your sidereal chart, because the sidereal chart or Vedic, that's the mind, like that's your soul, like your soul essence, right? That's your soul energy here. Tropical is more like ego, understanding yourself psychologically and things like that, and characteristics and the way that you maneuver throughout this reality. So you could be more interested in sidereal or Vedic. But anyway, I don't want to get off topic, but that could be a message for someone. But it really does feel like someone is trying to move into the space of security, of love, of abundance and things like that. But there's something that's blocking the way. What I'm hearing is that I'm seeing an ancestor who has a machete, and they're holding a basket, and I'm seeing like a hat. It's this hat. It's like a straw hat. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you what the hat looks like. Give me 1 second. This is the hat that I'm seeing. It's like a hat that looks kind of like this. It's so interesting that I'm showing you my hat. This is my hat. I was guided by my ancestors to get this hat, and I love it. I will not change it for the world. I love this hat. I'm actually going to put it on while I'm doing the reading because it makes me feel good when I wear this. So anyway, there's this energy where it wants to kind of clear out or go through or pass through, but there's something blocking it. And so it takes, I'm seeing like the ancestor take it, and they're using the machete to clear something away. Why is this coming up right now? I'm hearing this because there is some type of ancestral intervention that wants to happen because it sees the suffering and it sees what you may be going through right now. And it really does want to help. And they're saying, write the petition. I need you to write a petition. We know that you want security. We know that exactly. Look, you have a blockage here. It's like a block. No matter what you do, it's like it just can't move. You can't use a machete to clear this mountain away. The mountain will always be there. Sometimes you have to, and this is what they're saying, you have to understand the difference between you being able to actually clear something and you not being able to change it or clear it out no matter what it was. Sometimes it's better for you to clear away the things, or not sometimes, but it is better for you to clear away the things that you can clear out, but then leave what you cannot, because you just don't need to do that. No matter what you do, this energy will not change. It will always be here. Allow that energy to be what it is, and you redirect yourself. You redirect that fire. And going back to the whole analogy of someone wanting to be in their sidereal, what this is telling me is that someone is activating purpose. Like their purpose is being activated. It's loud, it's undeniable, and anything and everything is making itself very clear that is not supportive. Everything that is not supportive is going to show itself. Everything that is supportive is going to show itself. It's going to be revealed. Exactly. You can't make this up at all. You couldn't make this up if you tried. I feel like the fact that you do have here the birds, and you have here purpose, and you also have, which is the star, and then you have home. This is something where someone is like, you've been doing a lot of talking about purpose and how home makes you feel like that you can and you will, that you can and be in your purpose, but it starts up at home. So there could be a transition when it comes to your home space, when it comes to you reimagining and also rethinking and reflecting on what security and home means to you and what purpose is, and how much your purpose is tied into how you feel behind the scenes. And I feel like this transition, spirit is saying, is that it is clearing away. Your ancestors are clearing something out. Even when you can't see it, all you have to do is show up and they will clear the way for you. They are clearing. It's giving me road opener energy, for real. It's truly giving me road opener energy. I have road opener candles available in the Etherium. I'll make sure to link that down in the description box. You can always use that to help you cut and clear away anything that is not working. And I feel like with this transition, it comes with you understanding that there are some things that have to be reaped, because this does have everything to do with the Reaper, the Grim Reaper. The sky is very notorious with the Grim Reaper. And remember, the Grim Reaper comes to collect, but it only comes to collect things that are ready to move on, things that are ready to go. It's like this life has served its purpose. And I feel like now this is definitely right. It's giving me Grim Reaper energy, where you allow this thing to pass through. It's this thing that wants to pass through. It may not be ready to go, but it's time to go. And I'm hearing that it's something about the least resistance, or walking the path of like least resistance. I don't know why that's coming through, or why it's coming through that way, but it's where you don't allow yourself to constantly being resistant, because no matter what, there is some type of force or energy, right, that is it's going to be collected. It's going to be collected. I don't know which other way to say it, but that's just what I'm hearing. That's just what I'm hearing. And that's just really what I feel. I feel like there is talk about security. You talk a lot about security, but are you willing to clear the way? Are you willing to clear and get out of your own way when it comes to security? Are you willing to do that? I'm going to shuffle a little bit more real quick. And then we're going to, oh, goodness. Okay. What was that? You have the woman here. This is divine feminine energy. I just heard the word sit and focus. Someone has to start showing up more for their purpose. Like if you're not showing up for your purpose, if you're not getting yourself out there, if you're not talking enough about the purpose, and it's not even about you talking about the purpose. It's simply just you you doing things on purpose, and you just showing up. Share yourself, share your face. As I'm saying this, it's funny because I feel like with the feminine card here, the other feminine, this is you being unapologetically in your skin, in your beauty, in your Venusian energy. And it's beautiful because I'm seeing that these two are looking at things to their left, right? They're looking at things to their left. What's beautiful and what's interesting here is that you have one that's Mars and you have the other one that's Venus, and this is a representation of Mars and Venus when they get together. It's giving me a lot of creative energy coming from these two energies, right? But at the same time, and if this is a couple, I don't know why this is bringing me to relationship, which makes sense because of the two people here. It almost is like both of you have these beautiful ways of creating things, these beautiful creative ideas and expressive ideas, and it's coming from a really potent place. What may feel sexual is actually creative, right? What they're saying to you is that this is a time where you want to start really using that creative energy to lead you to this path, or to this promise, or to this commitment. You're choosing to be committed, right? You're choosing to be committed to each other. You're choosing to be committed to the path. It's where you make the choice and you allow yourself to just stay on track. Stay on track. I feel like with this Clover card here, this is one of those things where it is so unique. It's bringing me to uniqueness. Out of a field of clovers, right? 3-leaf clovers, you have here this 4-leaf clover, which is so rare. You don't find this every day. That's the rarity of you. And your guides and your spirit guides, of course, and your ancestors are really wanting you to understand that. If you tell your ancestors what you need and what you want, they will clear a way for you. Okay? They will clear a way for you. Some of you feel like you're in strife right now. They're saying to you that whatever it is that you want, write the petition. It doesn't matter how long you've been communing with them. They are always with you, and they're saying, we will help you. Just let us know what you need help with. Write the petition. You think that because you don't, and it's so beautiful. They see your heart. They're like, you know what? Listen, we know that you don't want to ask for anything because you feel like you don't want to be that family member that only comes around when they need something. They know you're not like that. So they're asking for you to share with them what you need. They know you. They know you. They've been with you. They've been with you. I'm hearing the word abuelita. I keep hearing the words abuelita. Abuelita. This is a grandmother figure. This is someone who's been there, who's done that. She's dealt with the anger. She's dealt with the rage. She's dealt with the repression. She's dealt with not being heard. She's dealt with all of those things. And the thing is that it affected her health is what she's saying. Is she's saying that it affected her health, and she sees that it's happening to you, and she doesn't want that for you. So Abuelita is definitely willing to help you and give you her guidance. She just needs you to be open to that. She's not going to force you because she understands that forcing you is not going to help. But she knows a thing or two about using a machete. She said that. She knows a thing or two about using a machete. Not against people, but for a good cause and for good purposes. What is all this? Oh, look at that. You have archangel roots. You have angelic. Okay, yeah. Receptivity, female essence. That's what this is. Okay. So they're wanting you to pull back. Remover of obstacles. You can't believe. Oh my God. Look at that. Wow. Oh my God. This is so beautiful. You can't make this up if you tried. You cannot. Look at this. You have hearts a busting. You have removal of obstacles, catharsis. Exactly. There's something about some type of energy clearing. It's like it's giving me chicory root and burdock root. It's truly cut up, remove, purge, remove. It's this obstacle remover. It's the ultimate obstacle remover, and it feels very. It's giving me this vibe of like something being extremely hard, like a really strong, hard detox. But the feeling you get afterwards, you start to feel a lot more clear. Somebody's energy is blocked. Someone's field is blocked, and they want you to go into the spiritual work. That's why they're saying to you, if you are wanting to manifest ease, we need you to break up this blockage. We've been patient with you. We've been soft with you. We've been listening. We've been hearing. Now it's time for you to start getting a little bit more. They're inviting in the rigor, but they're saying to be open to the rigor. Like they're saying to be open to the rigor of healing. And it's almost what I'm kind of getting. Truly what I'm feeling is this energy where it feels very rough, but just be open to the roughness of it, because this journey is not only requiring, or is not only what am I trying to say? This journey is not just about the ease of it all. Sometimes the rigor helps you to withstand. Sometimes the rigor helps you to become more resilient. The rigor helps you to become resilient. And although life is not just about resiliency and being strong and being able to make it through, that is not what life is always about. Sometimes life is about ease, but there is a season for it all. And if you are wanting only a life of ease, what they're saying is that is unrealistic. If you are wanting a life of ease, then that means that you have to first understand that it's not always going to come with ease. Some people are going to listen to this and they're going to completely disagree. I'm open to disagreeing. I'm open to that, because to be honest with you, a part of me wants to disagree with that, but it's not about what we want or what we see. Because even still, some energies, you yourself can be at ease, but that does not mean that the energy that is presented is easy. Does that make sense? You yourself may be of ease or in ease, but that does not mean that the energy that's presenting itself is. So you're either going to go around it, you're going to avoid it, you're not going to interact with it. It's really all up to your choosing. And so they're saying to you, this is unavoidable. You're not going to avoid this. For some of you, they're saying to you now that you have to understand that, and it's the have to. If you are going to maneuver into or transition into this next phase or into this next journey of life, they're saying that it will be better and more wise for you to be open. It will be better and wise for you to remain open. That is what they're saying. Why? Because it helps you to mature. It helps to season you. It does. Because it's experience. It helps to mature you. It helps to season you. And it also helps you to gain more experience. It does. What is the outcome, divine? Ancestors, spirit guides. What is the outcome? Oh, the outcome is commitment. Whatever it is that you wanted, that's what the outcome is. The outcome is it's just that. Whatever this is, I'm feeling like it definitely is a happy ending, but I just heard the word catharsis. The ending is catharsis. They're wanting you to go through this journey of healing. They're wanting you to go through this journey of not only reflection. Look, oh my, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's the ending. This is the happy ending you've been waiting for. This is the happy ending you've been waiting for. This is what you needed. Okay? The happy ending is this: security, safety, success, love, enlightenment, commitment, all of these beautiful things. This is what you've been waiting for. Okay? I'm really hoping that this helped. This reading was so random. And I'm sitting here with this straw hat on. I'm sitting here with this straw hat on doing a reading. Like, look at, just different. And I'm gonna walk around the house with this thing on. I'm not even joking. I'm so serious. I'm gonna walk around with this thing on. And you want to know the funny part? It snowed yesterday, but I'm gonna wear this hat because it feels good. If you need anything from me, please feel free to visit me online over at the Saiyonanpath.org. Please follow along with me over on Instagram and Substack because that's where you see the writing. That's where we do go in depth via writing, and that's at Nuna Sees. Make sure that you are subscribed to this YouTube channel because I will be giving a lot more messages. Thank you so much for deciding to join my private Saiyonan circle where I do give readings and insight and divine guidance that will be given to you. Of course, I also will state things that I will not stay over the internet in private. We also will meet once a month for some members. However, I may or may not be changing that depending on what is going on in my life. So you may want to take advantage of that now. Yes, if you need anything from me, again, make sure that you leave me a note down in the comment section. If you have my email, great. Click any link in my bio because it will take you exactly to where you need to go. Until then, thank you so much. Thank you for listening. Take care, and I'll catch you in my next video.